Hello friends, in this video I will talk about the procedures to generate a e-way bill on the online portal and how you will register yourself, how you will generate the e-way bill, what are the procedures to be followed. Now if you want to know about the e-way bill, what is an e-way bill, the law regarding the e-way bills, then you can refer to my other video which talks about the law part. This video is mainly about the procedural part on the portal. So I'll give a link in the I button, also in the description box. So starting with the e-way bill, the portal it provides basically a gateway to generate e-way bills. You can generate either a single e-way bill or you can go for a consolidated options. You can change the vehicle number on the already generated e-way bill. You can cancel generated e-way bills and so on. Now regarding vehicle number, what you have to generate, how to generate, when you have to generate these bills, I've all discussed in the other video. You can refer to that video. E-way bill in EWV01, it can be generated by either two methods. I've talked about it in my other video. Now on the e-way bill portal, first what you have to do is you have to register yourself on the portal. Then the consignments related to these invoices, you have to enter the details of such consignments which you are transporting. You have to enter the vehicle number, the transporter ID, etc. and you have to generate the e-way bill. Now first I will talk about how you have to register yourself on the portal. So you have to log into the e-way bill system. Now what is the portal? The portal is ewaybill.nic.gov.in. You can always Google it out. Now when you log into the portal, you will see the portal is like this. You have to click on e-way bill registration, enrollment for transporters, enrollment for citizens. Now if you have already have a login and password, you can log in from here. Now as we are talking about first time registration on the portal, you have to enroll first. On the e-way bill portal, you have to click on the first time user, then you have to click on the e-way bill registration link. What is the link? Here is given here, e-way bill registration. Then you have to enter the GSTIN number, your GSTIN number, and then you have to click on go. The user needs to enter the GSTIN number of the registered taxpayer and he shall click go to submit the request. Now if you are the registered taxpayer, then you will enter your registered number. If you are unregistered person, you will enter the recipient's number, registered taxpayer's number, if you are issuing the e-way bill system. Now once the request is submitted, the user will be redirected to this page. Now you see the applicant's name, the trade name, the address and all, and the OTP will be sent to the registered mobile number also. Okay. After you fill in the required details, what you have to do is you have to enter the OTPs of the numbers and then you have to click on submit. So in the previous form, in this form, so applicant's name, trade name, address and mobile number, it is auto populated from the database. Now you have entered the GSTIN number, so this will be auto populated. The user needs to click on send OTP to get the OTP on the registered mobile number. Once OTP is received on the registered mobile number, user needs to enter the OTP and will verify the same in the system. After that, you have to click on the verify OTP to verify the same and validate. Next, the user needs to provide a user ID and or username which he or she plans to use to open his account on the system. The username should be of 6 to 15 characters and the username can include special characters. Now the username which you are giving, it should be unique, it should not already exist on the system. Now you will get to know about it whether it exists on the system or not whenever you enter the username. Now once a request for registration is submitted, the system will validate the entered values, and if there is any error, the pop-up will be there that there is certain errors. You have to rectify that error before proceeding. Otherwise, username password is registered on e-waybill system, and future registered username and passwords can be used. So for the first bill only, you have to generate the username and the password, and thereon the same username password will be used in future. So which is the fifth step? You have to create the username and password, and you have to submit the application. Okay, so user created successful, like this pop-up will come here. Now one thing I want to know, that enrollment by GST unregistered transporters. So there is a specific provision for transporters who are unregistered and who has to issue an e-way bill. What will they do? Because they are unregistered. Now the procedure I had told here, that you have to enter the GSTIN number. These are for registered taxpayers. If for in cases of transporters also, they have to issue the e-way bills. So unregistered person, the GST, he cannot register using the previous option. Why? Because you have to enter the GSTIN number to get into the system. So what he has to do is, he has to enroll in the system providing his business details. After authenticating these details, the system generates the transporter ID and user credentials for him. The enrollment form asks for the PAN details, business type, business place, Aadhaar authentication. For enrolling, unregistered transporter has to open the e-waybill portal, select enrollment for transporters option. Yeah, enrollment for transporters. You have to click on here, transporters, unregistered transporters. Okay, so you have to click on enrollment for transporters, and then the user has to select the state, enter his legal name as given in his PAN and his PAN number. The user gets it validated by clicking validate button. After that, he will enter his business details and contact details, and then OTP will be sent for verifying. Now once he has submitted the application, a 15-digit trans ID will be generated. Now this trans ID he has to provide to his clients, to provide in the e-way bill, to allow him to move goods by entering the vehicle number. So you have to note down your trans ID. You have to keep it safe. So this is the form for transporters, unregistered transporters. So enter the state, the legal name. So this is the form. After you fill in the respective details, you click on save. So after you create a login ID and the password, you will enter these login ID passwords to log in into the e-way bill portal. So when you log in into the e-way bill portal, this is the dashboard which will be displayed. So this dashboard shows the e-way bills which are generated by you, any cancelled e-way bills, rejected by you. You can even reject any e-way bill generated by the other party. E-way bill generated by other party on your GSTN numbers, and your e-way bills which have been rejected by the other parties. So your GSTN number, the legal name will be also shown here. Now on clicking on this tab, e-way bill tab, you can generate new e-way bills also. Now how will you do it? So the main menu, it consists of e-way bills. Now this tab, e-way bill tab. Here you can generate, update, cancel and print e-way bills. Next tab is consolidated e-way bills. Here you have the option to consolidate e-way bills, update and cancel them. So you can consolidate numerous e-way bills into one e-way bill. Okay. Next is reject, which talks about option to reject e-way bill which has been generated by others if it does not belong to the user. So if any e-way bill has been generated on your GSTN number and you want to reject that e-way bill because it does not belong to you, in that case you have to click on here to reject any e-way bills generated by others. Reports, this is very important. You can generate various types of reports. What are the reports? I will talk later in this video. Next talks about the my masters. So here you have the option to create users masters like customers, suppliers, products and transporters. You can list down various suppliers or the transporters which you use. You can enter their details into the masters. Next talks about the user management, which talks about the create, modify, freeze sub users of his business. So these are basically to be used by those businesses which have various branches. And then you have the registrations where you can register for the SMSs and Android API facilities, etc. So for creating the e-way bill, you have to click on the sub menu. If you click here, then you will get this sub menu will open. Then you will click on generate new. So when you click on the generate new, then a form will appear, e-way bill entry form. We have to fill in the required details as per your requirement. So the form mainly talks about what is the transaction type, whether it's outward supplies, whether it's a supply or export, job work, etc. The document which you are issuing for the purpose of the supply, there is an invoice, etc. Then from where the goods are moving to where the goods are moving, the transporter details, item details, what type of goods you are sending. So all these details you have to enter, and then you have to submit. Now after filling in the details and you submit the details, a e-way bill is generated, and you can even can print the e-way bill from here. So this way the e-way bill is totally generated. Now I was talking about here that in the main menu there is a tab which talks about reports. So what kind of reports can you generate? So in this report tab, you can get the e-way bills which are generated by you, e-way bills generated by others, outward supplies. It will contain the list of all the e-way bills which have been shown as outward supplies from the user. That is, whatever outward supplies you have made, all will be shown here. In the inward supplies, any rejected e-way bills, cancelled e-way bills, verified e-way bills, and masters will be there. So in the report tab, you can see the total detail of all e-way bills generated by you, e-way bills which have been generated by others in your name, any cancelled e-way bills, all outward supplies and inward supplies made by you, rejected, cancelled, and verified e-way bills also. So when you click on this e-way bill generated by me, that is e-way bills generated by you. In this case, when you click on this button, you have to select the date of generation, and you will get a list of all e-way bills which you have generated. It will show the e-way bill number, the date, the subtype type, document and document number, the other party GSTIN, all transporter details, and where you have sent the goods, and what is the status of the e-way bill, whether it has been accepted by other party, rejected, etc. So this was the basic methodology of generating an e-way bill, and what all services you get from the e-way bill network. Thank you for watching this video, and you have any further questions, you can feel free to write it in the comment section below. Thank you.